Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for birth number 7. So if you're born on the 7th, 16th or 25th of any month, this is the reading for you for the month of Feb 2021. Meanwhile, I shuffle the cards. Just giving you a small reminder, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I do share a lot more information and I do share a lot more live readings there. So you can actually participate in the readings and actually get an answer, a question answered for free. And now let's jump back into the reading. Enough advertisement. So the card that I have for you is um, South Node. South Node is also called Ketu, in Vedic astrology. So it says, don't let your past hold you back. Now, Ketu represents something that you have already achieved in your past life, or something you've already done in your past life. So this could also mean that starting this year, especially this month, there are some things that you need to let go of. Either you have been holding on to certain toxic people, toxic feelings, some kind of things that really need to be let go so you can move ahead in your life. That is the aim of this card. And also this card actually tells you that if you look at the image, you keep taking these u-turns, and you keep going back to the very same person over and over again. So that is something, either that person, that situation, or some type of thing in your life, you keep going back, you keep taking this turn and going back to it, and that is something that you really need to avoid doing. From the Whispers of Lord Ganesha, the card that I have for you is number 33, Guidance. So number 33, 3 plus 3 is 6. So number 6 becomes the number of Venus. So for a lot of you guys, the focus of this month for some reason could also be, on harmony, on relationships, on items of luxury. So things that are related to the planet Venus, things that give us comfort, things that make our life easier. Now, let's go to tarot and see, from tarot, what is the theme of the month for you guys. So the card that I have pulled for you is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands tells me that, if you try to, move things quickly, you may not have to work very hard. The movement is going to be effortless. So whenever Eight of Wands shows up, Eight of Wands is a card of effortless movement. It's a card of effortless communication. It's a card of getting over things, or doing things, starting things, moving on from things very, very quickly. Especially combining this message that the universe is telling you and the guidance that the universe is providing you. This is actually telling you, to communicate your thoughts. There might have been some thoughts, or some feelings that are left unsaid. You are not telling the person, or whatever the situation is in your life, take it how it resonates. It could also be work related, that you're fed up of your job, but you keep going back to work. See, keep going back to the same thing, and you're not taking the lead, you're not initiating new things. It could also be in love life, which is why when this card shows up, number 8, it's asking you to move forward. Like, start, at least start taking the the first step, the initiative. And the next card I have for you is the Star. So Eight of Wands star cards, basically it's telling you that whatever that it is you want, you have the guidance, you have the blessings of the gods, of your angels, or whoever you believe in. You have their blessings, you have everything, and you are going to move forward. You are going to be lucky, you are going to move forward. And it's actually, with the Star card, it's like a dream coming true. So possibly, you were stuck here because you were not finding a way out, and now with the guidance of the divine, you're going to find your way out, and you're going to be quite closer to achieving your dream. The next card I have for you is the Tower card. Now, Tower card is telling me a different story. For a lot of people, see, for people who keep going back to their love, like that one ex, that you keep revolving around that one ex, this is the message for you to kind of move over it, like get over it. It's not going to work out, it's not worth the effort. It just seems like there's a Tower card, there's Three of Swords. Either you're being cheated on, or you are cheating, whatever the situation is. But guys, I think this is a message specifically for all those people in love. Don't do it. For the others, things are going to be very easy. So especially for people who want to move on in the career, Given a choice between your career and your love life, I have a feeling your career is going to do much better in the month of Feb than your personal life. That's for sure. The next card I have for you is the Empress. And I have the Five of... See, okay, going back to it. Despite, even if you get into this love relationship, for people who are, in the middle of divorce, or, who want a reconciliation, I feel like, the chances of reconciliation are there. Or maybe, if you were going through divorce, there are chances that, you might overcome this tough period and get back into, that mode of abundance, that mode of, nurturing happy harmonious relationship. But even at the end of it, you guys need to grow spiritually. It's like, you guys are too dependent on each other, that you are holding on to each other so lightly, that you're not paying attention to the fact, that there is something missing. That's that there could be a spark missing in your relationship. I have no idea why I'm going towards relationship, but I have a very strong feeling this is a specific message for somebody born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th, that there's something going on in your personal life. You keep going back to it. You have to get out of it. And that's basically me giving you that message that, despite a couple of, happy moments here and there, um, you're going to be left in a position where your relationship will, kind of depend on the finances. And finances are not going to be very good for, this particular situation. Let's see what other cards I get. I'm getting the King of Pentacles. And I'm getting the King of Wands. I don't know. Remember, I said somewhere it seems like there are two people involved or something is going on. It seems like there are a lot of people involved in this relationship. And this is specifically a message for couples who are separated, who are currently, going through a legal procedure, or, who are just like apart for some reason. Something is going on in your relationship, something that you need to sort out, because there are a lot of players here, and it's just a little bit of confusion as to, where this is going. I'm sorry, I'm a reader, but like, even I am at a loss at exactly what is going on here. From a career perspective, I'm getting a similar energy, that it seems to be too many people. Probably there's too much competition at work. A lot of people are being, disappointed, either because of not getting promotions, or, you feel like you're being backstabbed, or your boss is not paying enough attention to you. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Overall, at the bottom of the deck, I think for you guys, it's kind of important. The bottom of the deck, I have the Judgment card. So Judgment card is saying, you you reap as you sow. So whatever is going to happen is going to be because of what you have done in the past, or how you have worked through the situation in the past. So given all the cards, I think you guys are going to have a very interesting month. Interesting because things are going to be like all over the place, up and down. So really, guys, all the number 7 people, reach out to me end of the month. I really want to know, what's going on with you, or how things are in your life. See you next month.